Okay, hello everyone, hopefully you all are doing fine, and I'm going to bring you a course on JavaScript. So why another course and why these things? Let us talk about this in the future slides. So this course is mostly for beginners or people who already know JavaScript but they're stuck, and I want to make some concepts pretty clear. What I have understood, I want to explain this in such a way that it will be a course for beginners to intermediate, and I would like to explain modern JavaScript ES6 syntax. So I would like to explain things in a very clear way so that you all can understand and begin your journey with JavaScript, so that I have organized things in a serial playlist. That is, things will go from beginners to moderately intermediate. In this course and in future courses, I will talk about much deeper into the basics, into things like execution context, closures. But as of now, I want beginners or intermediate to get their hands on writing JavaScript, what they know, what they don't know. So I have already uploaded 50 plus tutorials, and I will upload more tutorials in the future, and there will be some projects, but all of these things would be step by step. So now, what are the prerequisites? Let me assume many people who will follow this tutorial, you already know basic HTML and CSS. So it's must when you interact with the DOM, and mostly your determination to learn. So you can get started, but till we interact with the DOM, it is going to take some time. I believe if you just go through any playlist in YouTube where you can learn about HTML and CSS, and determination to learn is the most important thing. So you may struggle to learn, and programming is tough to learn, we all know, but try your best so that you can learn, and hopefully when you will be in problem, don't give up. Now, tools needed are, if you have already idea on programming, VS Code. VS Code is very much essential, and it's most recommended. If you don't like VS Code, you can use Sublime Text, Atom, or brackets, any other thing, but VS Code is most recommended, and it's probably the best tool for free open source code editor. So you can download it for Mac, Windows, and Linux, and there is Node.js. So initially everything we will run on the terminal. So I recommend whatever the version is now, it's better to start with LTS. So you download this, and after downloading this, if you go onto your terminal and type node, if you open any terminal, git bash, or these things, these might sound, if you are a very beginner, it might sound a bit awkward, but don't worry, I will show you how you can search for your latest node version. So last but not the least, I would love to mention a few things. I have learned a lot from many free resources or some paid resources. So what I want to say is, I want to share my knowledge with people. Perhaps there are many people who can't afford a paid course, or there are many people who want to get learning but they're not finding the correct path or correct way. So I would try to explain everything in details. Okay, so I am a noob, and I am not a guy who is like very expert, but I would like to teach whatever I know, and I would like to try my best. So if there is any mistake, please note it in the comment section, rather than going through personal attacks. I know many of you won't do it, or most of you won't do it, but if you feel I told somewhere like strict equality is double equals to 2 instead of strict equality is triple equals, such things. So to human is error, and I hope you guys will pardon me and mention each and everything in the comment section. So there is a GitHub repo for this, and in each of my tutorials I would mention the GitHub repo for this. So I will just now show you my GitHub repo. So if we go and search GitHub, okay, let's go and search GitHub. This is GitHub. Okay, so I'm not logged in now. Let me log in, and let me after login I will just come back and show the repo. So let's wait for a minute. So now what I want to say is, this is the playlist, this is the GitHub repo, and this is public, which means if you just go to my repo and if you search, I have created branches for each of the lectures. In one or two cases I have done blunder in numbering, but I'm very sorry for this. But you'll get most of the things in order, that is one by one. So I guess that's very much it, and please start this repo if you feel it's useful, because all of the source code, all of what I've taught, I have maintained a proper GitHub repo from start to finish. So that is very much it. Hopefully we'll have a good time, and please, if you want, you can like, subscribe and share this video. That is very much it. Thanks.